Now this is where I got a stand where I know the camera's focused. Otherwise it'll go out of focus if I move any closer, because I ain't got the permanent autofocus on. The lid opens. I got to be extremely careful the clock doesn't slide, because I haven't anchored it to the wall more than one screw. That's the movement. It's the original face and the original movement, but for some reason it originally, when I had it, had two bits of dowel on the bottom to space it from the wall, and a picture frame hanger on the back, what they call a picture hanger attachment. That's the weight. Not much swing on the pendulum, they never had much swing anyway. And there's two holes in each corner, which were for putting the screws in, which I'm going to re-drill the wall and fit two screws. So that'll be done. I think I've got some brass screws. I might even have some more steel ones. So what I'm going to do is re-drill the wall. Mark the wall, re-drill it, and put those three in. So if it does get a bit stressed on the top one, the bottom one should more or less hold it. What I'll do is I'll take the weight off when I do that, so I haven't got the weight on it. That's the face, and that second hand, it goes 1 1/4 times a minute. There's no hand center pin in there. The pin is, so the hand's very loose, it can drop down. I've ordered the washers, but I couldn't seem to get any pins, so I'm going to make a pin. What I do is I buy a pack of sewing needles and buy a pin that almost fits, and then I grind it down using a metal file. I can buy 100 pins for £15, but just because I want one pin, I'm not going to do that for just one. I'll just make a pin. It's got a pie crust face on it, so it's actually an earlier type of face. And apparently, from what I gather, Becker went bust in the 30s because they weren't able to sell clocks in the Depression, and the remaining stock was sold to other clock dealers, jewelers, and I think this clock was one of those, and it was put together from parts, and obviously you can see the second hand is going too fast. The second hand is moving 1 tick a second, and that is just too fast. That pendulum is going more than 1 tick a second, you can see that. So consequently, that second hand is going once a second, which is too fast. And so you can see the second hand is moving too quickly. But why it left like that, and I've taken the movement apart to clean it, including re-gutting it, and I can tell you that has not been altered. That movement was made like that, and it's basically what I call a horological mistake. And I've looked at the movement and the back of the clock, and that is the original movement. It's not one that's been put in there. It's got the original movement hanger, original movement, original spring. So it was actually made like this, which is a bit odd. But it's what I call an odd clock. I'm probably one of the only people in the world that's got a clock like this one. Oops, the wall isn't quite level, so it does do that. I hope I didn't set the beat by doing that. I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Anyway, bye-bye. And that's a little introduction to a Gustav Becker eccentric wall clock part 2. Or as I call it, part 2.